Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube platform. If this is your first time guys, you are highly welcome, and to my returning subscriber, you guys rock. Thank you so much for the support, for your I appreciate all your comments, your questions, and those questions that I've not attended to. Trust me, I've seen them and I'm going to respond to them accordingly. For those of you who are requesting for other forms of video, trust me, I'm working on those video to ensure you get the necessary requirements. So I'm trying to see how I can make a video that will summarize all your questions and you will be able to get what exactly you are asking for. So like today, as you can see on the topic for today, we will be discussing on those who are interested in relocating through farming. Even if you are not interested and you know someone already who is interested or who is already into farming, you can equally share this video with them to enable them use this opportunity to relocate. So a quick one. Farming is actually a big deal in an island because a lot of their export are done through farming. I think about 60% of their export are done through farming. So that's the one reason why they need farming all the time. So Farm Solution has come up with the whole idea of connecting the farmer and the owner of the farms. So they are standing as an mediator for both the farmer and the owner of the farm. So you actually don't need to search much like every other job that you need to go and check. They will do the checking job. They will do all the job that is required for you to get the right farm to start your farming job. So all you need to do is to apply to them directly, and also they are also screening those owner of the farm that they want to give farmers to. So I will just be showing you the whole application process. These are the available job for now. So for those of you who have you just go through the job search, or you pick a particular location. Let's assume in Ireland you have relative in a particular region that you want to work with. You can equally go pick that location and apply directly to that location, because that's the advantage of different states in Ireland that you can apply to. So it's actually a good thing for someone to relocate. And also they also have a job for those who don't have experience. So if you don't have experience, there is no big deal. They have jobs for you. You can equally apply, but you just have to indicate on your application that you don't have experience. So I will just be showing you more like I will open one of this job so that you will see what is needed, the requirement and all that, so that you'll be able to know what it looks like when you go into the page and see. So as you can see from even each job has a reference number, and when you're applying, you are going to be using that reference number. So this is just the most important thing. So guys, now I always say this on my platform: always check job description and tailor your CV towards that particular job, so that when because there are always keyword in all these applications. You know, recruiters are not a wizard, you know, but if you can do the right thing, pick out the keyword on your job description and apply accordingly, trust me guys, you are going to get the job. So just try and tailor your CV towards what the description is on the application. That will help you to get the job. So like I said earlier on, you know, there are also opportunity for those who are not experienced. So these are for relief farmer. This one requires those with experience. I think those that are working within the island already have experience, because it's for relief staff. So those staff that are working particular time, so this is where you come and fill the form. This one actually has nothing much to do with you people, but for those, if in case also if you have worked within that region and you have that experience, you can equally come and fill the form. So that's where they are asking us, even with this same form of application, for the relief form of application, they are equally asking for your experience, if you have experience in that field or not. So those are the requirement for all those stuff. So actually Solution Farm has been on for a very long time. They have a lot of companies under them, more like a group company. So it's just for you to apply. And the beautiful thing is that you don't need to start trying to check if all these people that are going to give you the job, they are qualified or not. They will do all the searching for you. They will do all the requirement. They will do everything that is necessary. It's just for you to apply directly to them, and they will screenline and pick a job that will suit you. And also, don't lie on your CV. Say, I know how to do this, I know how to do that, when you know you don't know. Come out openly and say it, that, oh, this job I have experience, or this particular area I have experience, or that particular area I don't have experience. Also, you can see this one is for clients. They also make sure that the clients that are taking, that they are recruiting for, have the requirement, have everything the farmer they are bringing we need. So it's very, very important. So these are also, let's assume if you are a client, you have a farm in the island, these are your requirements. So this is what you will fill. For you to know that is a two-way thing. They are making sure that the farmer gets what he or she will need, while the client, which is the owner of the farm, also gets what he or she need for the relieving from clients. So it's actually a very, very good opportunity for those who want to relocate through farms. I will just be showing you a lot of things on the website while you listen to. I will also be giving some background indication to tell you the important things you need to take note of while searching for all your job during the course of this video. So it's very, very important you follow all their instruction bit by bit, because they have different let me say different stages in terms of the application. So this is actually where to contact them for those who are applying, especially for international workers or for foreign workers. So they have email, they have calls, they have WhatsApp, and they have Skype. Probably that would be like more like the final interview, and they have their own website video call, and there are also stages for all these things. You understand? There are also stages, and if you want to call them direct, you can equally call them, but they have stages for everything that they are doing on that particular website. So you can equally still check more on what you feel. You can read more about them, because like I said earlier on, they've been in existence for a long time. You can read more about them, and also you can send the mail for inquiry first before applying. So it's not necessary you just go ahead and apply. If you feel you want to check more about them, you can first of all go ahead and check or send them a make all your inquiries before putting in your application, so you don't end up probably landing a job that you know you don't want. And also you can equally make a Skype video call if you don't want to send them mail. Probably if you want an instant feedback, you can equally make a Skype call to them, and if they pick, you make all your inquiry more like physically, yeah, and you make all those inquiry, and at the end of the day you get your feedback. You know you have what you actually wanted on the application process. So it's quite easy, it's not that difficult. The site is easy to go through. Just go through every bit of them and check what you actually need for the job. And you know, like I said earlier, for those of you who don't have experience currently, you can equally go ahead. Probably you know a farm probably you take a particular job or you go for a training, so that you can put that on your CV and tailor it towards that job, that okay, this is my experience. So you go ahead, you do the training before even getting to your time. Maybe you can take a 6-month course, 3 months course in farming in a particular region, or maybe decide to volunteer, you know, in a farm nearby, just to get experience, to understand the system, how it works. If you know you have that opportunity, that's what I would advise you to do. Instead of going there, if you know you've made up your mind that this is what you actually want to do, you've been in communication with them, you know they are quite open, so it's more like a very good opportunity. You can train yourself in your own country before leaving for the island, you know. So you would have gotten all the necessary training you need before going to, or even before applying. When you know you've already made an arrangement with a particular farmhouse in your own country that you are going to be doing a period of so and so course, you can put that in your CV and tell them, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing, and this is what for a period of time. Once you complete that training, you can put that on your CV and tailor it towards that direction. So it's a very good thing for you to do all that at the same time, and you will see that at the end of the day you have something to actually tender to show, okay, fine, this is my experience. So you can see looking for work or looking for clients. So so this is actually, like I said earlier, is actually working towards both sides. They are just like an mediator between the staff and the clients. So if whatever you need, you just click on it. If let's assume if you are, although we will be concentrating more on work because that's what actually we are looking for. So just go through all the requirement and check everything, especially for those who have experience. You can just check the jobs that are best suited for you and pick any of them and apply for the job. So also I will equally advise you to read more about farm solutions, so that you will be able to have a good understanding of what actually you think they are tailoring their vision towards. So those are the things that you will now put on your CV. So reading more about them, knowing what they stands for, you know, more like their vision, their mission, and the essence of what's the reason why they exist. That will help you much more in your interview, all the stages of your interview. I'll also equally be running you through the different stages, but I just want to quickly tell you more about it's important for you to know actually the background, the mind, or the inspiration behind the company. That will help you better off to survive in terms of the application. So they have tons of testimony for staffs that they've recruited already, for farmers who are already working, and also for farm companies who already own, who they've given staffs to, that have good record also of those staff that they recruit based on their years of experience in the business. They were able to give them good staff, and at the end of the day they enjoy the staffs and their work relationship. So it's very, very important. So I will just be showing you the application process. Not like I always say, is important after getting to know all this information. What is next is for the application process. I will equally be showing you how to apply, the stages, what they expect you to do at your first stage, second stage, and I think it's about 4 or 5 stages here for the application process. So it's important to know all those things first of all, even first. And so just read more. Just take your time to go through this. I don't want to be reading them one by one. It's going to take a lot of time for us. So the first steps you are supposed to take is the first step you are supposed to take is to contact them directly, either through a phone call, email, or you fill the form directly on their website, which is also acceptable by them. Then I think the next stage is they are going to initiate a screening of your registration, your application, those things you fill. That's why I always say it on my video when you are filling the form, try and fill it what correctly, so that at the end of the day they can contact you and you will be able to give them, probably if they're requesting for more documents, you'll be able to give them the right document and the right feedback. So all these are just the first stage of applying. Then after that, there are going to be series of interview, like I said earlier on. Then the regional manager will interview you, which is the still under the farm solution. They will screen line, not just screen line. The first stage is to look at your documents. Second now is for their manager to interview you before even taking you directly to the client. And before they will even bring the client to you, first of all, they would have also interviewed the client, check their document if they actually qualify to recruit, and also they will be doing induction for you. After the management have seen, the managers have approved your application, they will go ahead and do induction for you. And then after that, you get your offer letter and you are good to come to Ireland. Then a quick one, the Ireland 91 visa, which is the AKA work visa, takes about 8 weeks to process, and the average salary of farmers in Ireland is about 12 euro. You know, guys, that's quite it's not that much, but at least it's very, very affordable compared to most country we are coming from. So guys, this actually brings us towards the end of this video. So like I said at the beginning of this video, if this is not for you and you know somebody who is interested, I will advise you share, because that's the whole idea of this channel. So I will be saying bye for now and take care. Ciao, see you on the next one.